All right, Matt, take it away.
All right, we'll get started with Lauren Rosen. Go ahead, Lauren.
Hey, Joel, congrats on the win. It seems like in the third quarter, you really shifted into a different gear and sort of decided that this team was not going to lose tonight. Can you just take us through your mindset a little bit in that 20-point third quarter?
I mean, it all started in the first half. It just felt like I was going through the motion. I wasn't, getting the ball as much. I was just trying to run the offense. And in that third quarter, being down 12 at one point, that's when I felt like I needed to take matters into my own hands. And I just decided to be aggressive.
Kai Carlin next.
Hey, Joe. So obviously a huge night for you, but what can you say about the rookies? It seemed like Isaiah Joe and Dakota Mathias stepping up and hitting big shots late to help you guys come away with this win. What can you say about their performance?
They've been great. They're learning on the fly. All of them. They've been great, especially with the guys that we haven't been able to have the past couple of games. They're showing up every single day. Wanting to learn, and then whatever minutes they get, they help us tonight. Isaiah made that big three. And then in overtime, Dakota made a huge one. It's not just all of them. Tyrese has been great. We, especially if if we're not gonna have our other teammates for I don't know how long, they need to keep showing up every single day and help us get these wins.
Thank you, Joe.
Kyle Newbeck, then Rich Hoffman. You're up, Kyle.
Hey, Joe. So Doc talked to us a little bit about changing your floor spots in the second half tonight, getting you the ball in the middle of the floor a little more. How much of a difference did that make in terms of the difference between the first half and the second half?
It helps a lot. It's hard being being limited to being a post player in this league, especially with the way they guard me. They're gonna front me. They're gonna send double, triples, quadruple teams. It can get frustrating at times, especially if we're not making shots. I think the last two games, a different part of my game has been open. I've always had it, but the last two games I've had to, do it, and it's been working well. I'm enjoying it, just playing point center, point guard, or whatever you want to call it, point forward. I'm enjoying it. It's been working well. So I gotta keep on doing the same thing. But my goal every single year is, trying to get better every single year, and that's something I've been working on since I got to the league. With the coaches, with my trainer Drew, we work on it just to make sure I'm ready for whatever situation I'm in.
Nice job.
Hey, Joe. It's been a tough stretch for you guys, down a few players. Just pretty simple question here. Do you think you should have played all of these games recently?
No. It just seems like every other game keep getting canceled. But I guess the league just keep making us play. There's really no other explanation behind it, especially that Denver game where we had to, dress an injured player just to make sure that we had enough players to be able to compete. While, other teams, they haven't had that many players and the league hasn't made any of them dress an injured player. Just to make sure that there's a game going on. So it's unfortunate, but it's the next man up. Can't complain about it. Wins still counts, losses still counts. We need to get all these wins. We need to keep fighting until those guys are back, and that's our job.
Keith Pompey and Tim Bontemps, starting with Keith.
Joe, I guess maybe where we're seated at, we get to see more interaction. But to me, it seems maybe I didn't see it before, but it seems like you're more of a leader now. Like, and not saying you weren't a leader before, but it seems like you're more vocal with the younger guys, telling everybody where they need to be at. I noticed in the timeout you were telling people, "Don't no foul, no foul." Is that an accurate observation? Are you more vocal now than you have been in the past?
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm just, I guess, every year you keep learning, you keep trying to get better, and then this year is different than others. You know, this year we started so well, and we got a great group of guys, and I'm just trying to lead everyone, just trying to make sure we got a good chance. Everybody stays healthy. We got a good chance to, win it all, get to the finals. So I'm just trying to make sure I do my job. But we also got a lot of young guys, and they got a lot of talent, that need to learn. I've been in the league for a long time to be able to, guide them through a lot of situations. Tyrese has been playing well. Sometimes he makes mistakes, and just gotta let him know how everything works. And at times we're not playing the right way, so you gotta get on them. You gotta explain them how everything is supposed to be and what they're supposed to be doing. And the best thing about all of them is that they're willing learners. They listen, they learn, they go out, they do the right thing. So that's why we got a great group of guys. I really love all of them.
And also, do you feel like less is more sometimes? I remember like a couple years ago, like you were like scoring a lot of points in the first half, like you were just wearing yourself down. Now it seems like you're picking your spots, and but at the same time you're still being successful by doing that. Do you feel like, is it you don't have to do everything by yourself now?
Uh, like you said, it's all about picking my spots. We had a great first quarter. Like for example,
Hmm.
now we had a great first quarter. Guys are making shots. The ball is moving. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is, get guys open.
Hmm.
Whoever is hot, Mike made a couple shots. Got to keep finding them. Brice, keep setting picks for him. Keep making that ball move. And then second half, we kind of had nothing going, and it just felt like I was just running, 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 and we kept turning the ball over. And then we get to the third quarter, and we're down by 10. Now it's like, well, when things get tougher, like who's gonna show up, and that's my job. Just be aggressive. Aggressive doesn't mean score. It also means, especially with the way guys like other teams are guarding me, I can do
Hmm.
so much to create shots for my teammates. I might not get the assist, but the simple kickouts, he's gonna end up on for easy shots. So uh, like I said, every year you learn, and you're in different situations, and we got a great group of guys, and I'm trying to help everybody because at the end of the day, it also helps me because I got a goal. I want to win the championship, and I can't do it alone. I need my teammates to be able to make it happen and to help me too.
Okay, thank you, man.
Hey,
In
Joel.
Bontemps.
Hey, Joel. Before the season started, you talked about how you were disappointed and frustrated with the fact that you were not honored league-wide last year. And I was curious if that is a constant thing that's in your thoughts as you've gotten off to a hot start in terms of a motivating factor for you.
I mean, it is, but that's not what I'm focused on. The main goal is to win a championship, and when it comes to individual awards, you know, it can't happen unless you're winning games. So the main thing I'm more about is winning because at the end of the day, if we win, and we get the first seed, uh, I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't be in MVP, Defensive Player of the Year conversations, All NBA first team, and all that stuff. So it all goes back to the same thing, winning. But the main goal is win the championship. We're trying to get ready for, what's to come, the playoffs, and get to that level. So, like I said, it all goes back to winning.
And when you took over down the stretch in the fourth quarter and specifically in overtime, I think you had 11 or 12 straight points. How much of the last few days and the struggles you guys have been in and the need to really get a win is on your mind when you're kind of in a moment like that?
It was needed. We needed tonight. We lost 3 games in a row. Our mentality should always be we should never lose 2 games in a row, and we lost 3 in a row. So there was no chance we were going down. We were losing 4 in a row. So, whatever I had to do and whatever my teammates had to do, we did it and we got the win.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Time for one more question for Joel from Derek Bodner. Derek Bodner will have the last question. Thanks.
Hey, Joel, it seemed like late in the game you dove for a loose ball, and it seemed like you were sort of grabbing your wrist or your hand a little bit there. I was just curious how that feels now after after you've had some time after the game.
It's fine. My body feels great. There's nothing beside, at this point of the year, everybody's sore. You get a couple stuff here and there. There's nothing I can really complain about that the other guys don't have going on. So I'm good. Thank you for asking.
All right. That's it. Thanks, Joel.